All right, I'm back with another video. So I'm starting out with the NYX Glow. I think it's in the shade Gleam. I don't remember. I'm gonna list it in the box. But I'm just putting it all over my face. I've already washed my face, toned it with the witch hazel, and it's already been moisturized with the Nivea moisturizing cream. I just want a little glow under my skin. Y'all can kind of see the glow. Okay, so this is a primer. It's the Estee Lauder Double Wear Primer. It's a silicone-based primer. I got a sample of it when I went and bought the foundation, and I do like it, so I guess I'll go ahead on and buy the full size. And I purchased that from Stage. Okay, so I also added a little bit of the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Primer, just where I normally get a little oily at. And I'm using a little bit of the e.l.f. Poreless Primer, where my pores are a little larger at. Miss Dior needed some help. So now I'm going to color correct. I'm using the LA Girl concealer in orange, and then I go on top of it with fawn just to kind of neutralize the orange so that I don't look like a Oompa Loompa when I put my foundation on. It's not cute. And with the color corrector, you just want to put it wherever you have hyperpigmentation, which is like dark spots on your skin, just to even out your skin tone. Yeah, I was watching Oxygen. I was watching my little crime shows while I got ready for church. I'm using a Morphe dome brush. This little brush, $5, y'all. Go get one. They have them in Ulta. It's good for a lot of stuff. I call it my multi-purpose brush. Now I'm going in with my Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation in the shade Sandalwood. This is some good full coverage foundation, and it doesn't transfer. By the way, I did put on a little bit too much foundation. You don't have to put this much on. I don't know why I did all it. I know I'm not pouring no more out. Alright, so I'm using my Morphe M439 brush to buff the foundation in. And you want to blend it all over. Blend it down your neck so everything will be even. And with your foundation, you kind of want to take your time, you know, blend till Jesus come, child. Make sure it's all blended good together. Now, if you're wearing a frontal, try not to get the foundation in your frontal because it can make it look kind of crusty. It'll just look like too much buildup in your frontal, and you don't want that look. All right, I'm going in now with my concealer to highlight. First, I'm going to go in with the Fawn concealer by LA Girls, just as like a neutral base. And then I'm going to go in with the Too Faced concealer in the shade Warm Sand to actually like highlight my face. I usually just highlight like under my eyes, my cupid's bow, down the bridge of my nose and my chin. I usually don't highlight my forehead. And I also use the Fawn because if you ever buy the concealer and it's a little too light for you, you can always use something that's a little darker, closer to your skin tone, to kind of even it out, so it won't be so bright. And I'm using my all-purpose brush again to blend that in. I learned this from TaylorMade Jane. Then I'm just going over there with my Real Technique sponge just to make sure everything is blended out. Okay, so now I'm about to set that with the Dermablend translucent setting powder. I got a sample of it from Ulta when I made a purchase of something before. Anyway, but I actually like it, so I went ahead on and purchased the full size one. And you just want to set wherever you put your concealer. So if you don't, it will crease. Setting it is going to help it not move throughout the day. I just put some along my forehead, just so I really want to put it around my eyebrows, so around that part I wouldn't get any shininess, like my oils wouldn't seep through. Now it's time to contour. Just when you contour, you're just bringing a little more definition to your face. And I'm using the shade C16 by the Makeup Revolution. And what I'm doing first is using a concealer that's called Cream Contouring. So once I blend that out, I'm going to go over it with some powder. And I'm using a Real Technique brush. And I usually go in a circular motion when I'm blending in my concealer, and then I blend up. Never blend down, because you want to like add some depth to your face, make your face smaller if it's a little bigger. If you blend down, it's gonna make your face look a mess. I'm using a black Radiance medium to dark palette, and I'm using the dark contour shade to set wherever I put the dark concealer for the contour. And when you're contouring your face, like along your cheek, you want to start kind of like at your ear and kind of make like a C shape kind of. And that'll kind of help you know where to contour your face at. See, y'all, I was all up into that show. I had to turn around and see. It must have got good. Now I'm going in with my NYX Stay Matte Not Flat powder, just to like wipe away the powder that's under my eyes and everything, and also to set my face. And I believe that's in the shade Chestnut. Like, it matches my skin, so you want to use something that's your skin tone to set your face. Now I'm using the Mocha shade out of the It's My RayeRaye palette just to contour my nose. Alright, and I'm using my sponge again just to blend that out. You don't want any harsh lines. Now I'm going to set everything with the Badescu Rosewater spray. And you want to set your face so that everything will just blend in. It'll help the powders and everything melt into your skin. Now I'm just highlighting. I think this is the Becca highlighter. And I'm going on top of that with French Toast from the RayeRaye palette. Alright, and I always just go back over with my foundation brush just so it won't be so harsh and just like it's sitting on top of my skin. I want it kind of blended in. Leave me some video suggestions, like what should I do. I am going to do one where I'm showing you how to make a wig, how to apply a wig. Just leave me some suggestions. Now I'm going in with my blush, and it's by Black Radiance. It's the Deep Peach shade. And I'm just going back over with my foundation brush just because I don't want it to look too harsh. And now I'm about to do mascara. I'm using the Nars Climax mascara. Look, y'all, usually I get the mini versions first, and if I like it, then I'll buy the full size. So I like it, so I'm getting the full size of that one as well. You know, you don't want to spend your money on something and it doesn't work, and then you're like, oh, I wasted my money. So, you know, buy the travel size or the little minis, and if you like it, then go ahead on and spend your coin on what you want. So I went ahead on and applied my lashes. These are the Beauty Supply Store lashes. It's by Miss Grace. And they're in the style 102B, M102B. I'm sorry, my mirror in the way, y'all. I'm using just a regular little $1 brown lip liner from the Beauty Supply Store. I'm going to also apply the MakeupShayla lipstick in the shade Quickie. It's a really pretty nude. And then I'm going to go on top of it with the Crayon Case Clean Kisses lip gloss. It's like the perfect nude combo. And I added a little wing liner too. I'm not the best at wing liner, but I'm getting better. So you can wear it like that if you want to. If you don't want to add gloss, you don't have to. But I just want it. Anytime I wear nude lip though, I'm gonna add a little gloss. That's just my preference. Just retouching my lip liner. And now I'm setting everything with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. And I didn't apply any eyeshadow this day because I was going to church and I don't want to do too much for church, okay? Now it's time to tackle this hair. Now this frontal, I bought the frontal from Estee hair, but the hair, I don't even want to talk about it. It was a mess. I made it work, but I don't want to give the company any kind of shine. It was terrible. Okay, so all I'm doing right here is straightening out my hair. I'm doing the comb chase method. My flat irons are GVP. You can find those in Sally's. Ooh, bless my child. Now usually I wouldn't take big sections like that to straighten my hair out, but because my hair was already straightened previously, I just took big chunks just to go ahead on and get it straighter. Alright, so what I'm doing here is just adding a few layers to my hair. With my bangs, I'm just adding just a slight bump just to give it a little definition. All right, and notice how I'm holding my shears. When you're cutting, they have a pinky wrist. That's where your pinky go. It helps you control the shears better in your cutting. And you always want to kind of cut at an angle when you're cutting a bang. Well, a side bang when you're adding your layers. You know what? I'm going to do a video on how to cut layers in your hair, okay? And how to properly hold your shears. And the purpose of why you hold them that way. I'll explain it all in another video. And I'm cutting up at the bottom like that, cutting into the hair that way, just so it won't be a blunt cut towards the ends. We coming together, y'all. Okay, y'all, so we just finished taking some pictures. That's my baby girl, Dior. So she just wanted to be in the video. And let me know if you want a tutorial on her hair. I did braid her hair. We just want to be cute in the camera, that's all. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications too. And leave me some comment suggestions about videos and all of that. And thank you for watching.